right? So if something does not give me passive income greater than savings, expenses, and taxes, I'm not going to invest in it, right? And the reason why, this is my cardinal rule with investing, is I never trade time for the same money twice. I will never trade time for the same currency twice. So we have this thing called the triangle of wealth. Let me draw this out for you guys. Okay, so the triangle of wealth looks like this. We have earn, we have save, and we have invest. Right? Now, when we look at this, we could actually tie the purpose of this first point to the second point. What's the purpose of earning? To save. Okay, what's the purpose of saving money? To invest the money we've saved. What's the purpose of investing? To earn, right? Now, the difference is this earn is active, meaning I'm going to trade time for that money, right? This earn over here, when we invest, we want this to be passive. Okay, who's ever woke up in the morning and you're like, man, I just don't want to go to work today. Right? Like, I don't feel like it doesn't interest me and I don't want to go. That's because you like jobs are like an industrial age concept. Okay. 100+ years ago, we didn't have offices. We didn't have factories like we have. We didn't have, the modern day 40-hour work week. That's all relatively new. Right. So our grandparents, great-grandparents, ancestors, they didn't live that way. They woke up, they killed what they were going to eat that day. They farmed what they were going to eat that day. They took the excess, they traded it with someone else, and they built prosperity with their own production. Right? This idea that we work and we punch the clock and trade our time for money, this is a new concept. And there's a reason why you don't like it, because it's not natural and it's not how it's supposed to be. So the idea is I don't want to have the obligation of trading time for money anymore. The only way that I do that, because I still do need money, is I need to have income that doesn't require my time. And when I have income that doesn't require my time, I can no longer trade it for money and I'll still be fine. And I'll still be able to live and expand and do all the things I want to do. Right? So when I invest, I'm taking the active income that I've earned, I've saved that active income in stores of value, and then I invest it in income producing assets, spit out passive income. Okay. So if I'm trading time for these investments again, it is no longer passive. If it requires me to trade time, it's no longer passive, right? So what does that look like? If I am, last week we talked about buying stocks. If I'm actively trading stocks, that's not passive, right? That's a job. If I am doing real estate and I'm a landlord and I manage a property, that's not passive. That's a job, right? And so I want to look at how can I invest in a way that it's, it's safe. I don't want to lose my money, but B, it's actually passive. Okay, there's this formula that I follow called the Affluence Formula. When I have a skyrocket in any statistic, like it goes way up, like if I'm measuring a graph and all of a sudden the numbers on the graph go way up, right? The first thing that I do is I economize. I get rid of anything that didn't contribute, right? And so think about this. If I made enough income, if I earned enough income where I could save, because how much does it take to invest? 50,000, 100,000, right? So if I earned enough income where I could save 50,000 or 100,000, and we know that the average American, 60% of us have less than $1,000, right? Less than $1,000. That means I'm in affluence. Okay. So when I'm in affluence, I don't do something that's going to interfere with the thing that caused the affluence. The reason why I have $50,000 or $100,000 is because of my active income stream. So if I then invest in something that requires my time, it's going to pull me away from my active income stream. It's kind of like when you're in a rocket ship, right? You're in a rocket ship and you're taking off, right? Let me draw you guys my little rocket ship. Right? You're taking off the planet into outer space, right? When you're going into outer space, a rocket ship actually sheds parts. Most of you guys might know this already. It drops pieces and it gets lighter and lighter and lighter as it gets more and more altitude. And the reason why is That's the affluence formula. You need to economize, you need to streamline, you need to double down on the thing that worked, and you need to get rid of the stuff that doesn't. So what I'm telling you is if I'm earning enough money where I can save 50 grand or 100 grand or 250 grand and invest, then I should not invest in things that add weight to the rocket ship because it's going to pull me back down. If you're wondering, what does Wealth Dynamics do? How can we actually help you? Number one, if you haven't gotten a copy of my book, Blueprint to Financial Freedom, grab one now. You can get that down in the comments in the video. You can get the link for that. Number two, we do a free course on Fridays on personal finance. Okay, you can also get the link for the description there too. And then finally, if you have a desire to start getting help walking through these different phases toward financial freedom, book a call with my team. Go to our website, set up a call. We're able to help out and answer questions. That's how we can help you. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you turn notifications on, and I will talk to you guys on the next video.